It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience? I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning!
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth. Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The Cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere. It's a fine day for battle, all things considered.
Every day is a fine day for battle.
There we are.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the Cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world. That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Yes, I forgot to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the Cadence. But because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us, how about that, eh?
One down, untold millions to go. Cadence cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. Your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body. Seeds, arguably the lowliest of pawns, are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caberjacks get together at a tavern.
Except not the best night of your life. I get way too excited about this.
Oh, I wish I could be down there right now.
Why? The fun part's over.
Before, you were making choices on the battlefield. Now, you'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle? Well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions, whatever they end up being.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns. So they're only able to attack every few years. Fortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus...
Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
Here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to hit something today. I admire the ruptures.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own safety, knowing that as soon as they come upon their prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess of pain and suffering. Even in death, they still hurt their enemies. It's beautiful.
Disconcerting.
was bound to happen sooner or later, so you should get used to this now. There'll be a lot more before we're done.
Remember, they're fighting for something bigger than themselves. Persevere and honor their sacrifice. Painful, but there's still a battle yet to be won.
What? Oh no.
Get so close to victory is still an accomplishment.
You don't need to.
All of ruling is choices, isn't it?
Fight here, yes. Use this, no. Did he do it? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. That's ruling. Nothing clears the head like a good battle.
Literally, in some cases, correct?
Look at you, making jokes. Everybody here? All good? Okay, now hit them fast before they know what's happening.
Found one of our alchemists. Brilliant mind in a delicate body.
Not worth much in a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Just watch out for friendly fire.
The explosions are big, so aim well, or keep your heroes back. Trust us, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their concoctions.
paying off.
Your advice? Another notch! What? Oh no. Oh, did you see the way that one went down?
We'll make it through this. All good things require sacrifice, some more than others.
Well done.